The freaking upper control arm is stuck and the car is bottomed out. And we can't break it loose and we don't have a jack. Yo, check this out, guys.
Dude, we gonna need a grinder.
Not only did the upper control arm knock itself stuck up there, but the tab locked the upper control arm in place too. Damn, pig.
I wasn't even that low.
Well, you trying to say I'm fat? Because I was sitting on this side? Damn. You guys keep watching the content, you guys keep buying the merches, bro. Maybe we'll get a house like this in the future. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So you guys have seen in the earlier clips, we ran into a little complications with the CRV. So what had happened was the car is lowered, roads are shitty here in California, and we had a pretty big bump where the car rebounded so low that the upper control arm went up and got stuck in the frame rail. And we had to take off the fender, drive all the way out here to JoJo's because he had a jack for us to use and some tools. We pulled the wheels off, we pulled the stock arms off, banged the frame up a little bit, cut the arms, and reinstalled everything. So now we got the fender gap back, but we did destroy this whole plastic piece. But there are plenty of CRVs in the junkyard we can grab a lining from. Not a big deal. We have the rebound back, and we still got to drive like 45 minutes north to Sacramento's junkyard. So we headed to the junkyard because we are doing a 5-speed swap in Pick's car soon, and we need the shifter tunnel for his shifter box, so that way the shifter comes up higher for the driver and not all the way down at the bottom. And if we're lucky, we can try to score the all-wheel drive tranny as well too, and the center console. So again, big shout out to you, man. Thank you for letting us use your street and your tools, your jack, giving us a tour in the house. Super lovely. And we made it. God damn, the damn traffic over here. We're here in the yard, and this is probably the biggest yard I've ever seen. Look, check it out. Right? Look how far back it goes. At least over a quarter mile, for sure. I'm gonna try to walk all of the import row, which is this whole center section. And then what we're going for is all the way in the back. Right. So I just walked the whole import row almost to the wall. And there's only like 5 Integras and 2 EF sedans. Huh. So the car we came here for is this green CRV. This is a year 2000. It is all-wheel drive, manual trans, but somebody got to it. Although they left the shifter box and cable, so I'm going to be taking that. And what we're actually here for is the tunnel. You see this tunnel right here? We're here for this piece because the automatic doesn't have this piece, and we need this piece to kick the shifter higher for the driver to reach his shifter. And I'm going to be taking the box and cables, and Pick is going to be getting this tunnel piece. And we were fortunate enough to find the console right here, but they snapped this end, and we found a top piece, but we're not sure if it's the same. We're going to compare it to another CRV when we find it, and we also got the bottom carpet piece as well too. So we need this bottom heater vent because it's different from the automatic front wheel drive, and we're trying to take this off from the heater core itself. Probably going to cut all this right here so we can, you know, bring it over, slide it out from underneath the frame, and have full access to this guy. So got to figure out how to get a hole punctured in here to put my sawzall through, because I forgot my spout well drill bit for these guys. So we got to cut the whole thing out. bolted to the drive shaft. This is the first time I've ever seen a TSX in the junkyard. The K24A2 would have been nice. Would have been nice.
Everything else is very rock and roll. I was stressing.
So we are finally back home after our trip to Sacramento. We are back with the parts that we need. This shifter tunnel right here is what goes on the floorboard, and then the shifter sits somewhere right here, and that lifts it up, kind of like a pedestal, lifts it up for the driver in the CRV to reach his shifter, so he's not like, nah. You know what I mean? So, oh, my finger! Sus fingers. Carry on. Carry on. Ah, my fucking Stop recording me. Children, this is why you wear gloves. You missed again. Puta madre. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Where did we leave off last night? We got this separated from the bottom sheet metal, the floorboard that we did not need, because this is what we're going to be welding into his car, that car, and this thing is ready to go pretty much. Now, we went to my buddy Jose's house, and I knew he had this manifold sitting around because I was supposed to buy it a couple years ago. I just didn't have the funds. I was also supposed to buy this turbo. Again, didn't have funds. And I was supposed to trade Spam Masubi's for this wastegate. That never happened. So in regards to these manifolds that I have right here, Guy pretty much recommended that we run tubular because Daniel's running an eBay cast and I'm running a log. If we're trying to make over 300 horsepower efficiently, we have to run something more tubular, because he was explaining to me that the log and the cast style, the way it comes out of the head, right? It comes out, it meets in the center, it pretty much hits each other before going down into the turbo. Now that's like hitting a brick wall before making a left turn, right? So you want a tubular setup where it's going to flow directly into the turbo. Let me show you here. So you can see how the tubular manifolds, they are designed where the flow goes straight into the turbo rather than coming out to the center and then going straight down into the turbo. Same thing with the ram horn. It goes up and then it loops straight down into the turbo. I don't know if you can see it really well, but right there in the center you can see how hot it got, because you know, we're pushing this car really hard. It goes from all four runners to the center and then it goes down into the turbo. That's inefficient, especially if I'm trying to make a lot of power. I don't want to overheat this. Guy said the other choice would be to go E85. In my case, I'm going E85 so I can run the log, make a little over 300, and it'll be okay. But for my cousin's situation, the CSS motor, we're trying to kick way over 300, 350-ish, 4 maybe, who knows. But we're not going to push on the cast manifold. So Guy from Red Zone shot us a Spool and Performance ram horn manifold. Now, it's still his manifold. He's not running it. He's K-Series. He said we can use it. Big shout out to you guys at Red Zone. Truly appreciate you, man. Always helping us, supporting us whichever way you guys could to get us up and going. Now, this ram horn was given to me for my car, right? But I was like, well, my cousin is going to try to make more power to me, so it'll be more practical for him to use it. The problem is, he has a 38 mil wastegate and I have a 44. Now, he's going to spend a ton more money just to get another wastegate when he already just bought his Tile 38. So we decided that I'm going to run this ram horn in my car, and we hit up Jose. He still had this lying around, and this right here is going to work T3 to T3 turbo, and then 38 to Daniel's 38 mil wastegate. I may purchase this myself and maybe picking up this Precision 5858. Now I know this whole setup right here makes over 500 because I built this whole setup with Jose. He now has a Whitfield ram horn and a new Precision turbo and a 44. So this was just a setup lying around. I'm gonna take it apart today. I'm gonna clean it up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That one came off very, very, very easily. Put it on. I hold, you break. I hold it, you break it. Put it on flat. Yeet. Don't punch me though. Oh yeah. After a good minute fighting a lot of these rusted bolts, finally got them all out. Only one bolt strip, but that's all right. I do have a blown 35R, and they share the same bolts, so that's not a big deal. These silver ones right here came off the compressor housing, and none of these are rusted, which is good because aluminum doesn't rust. Based off what my garage had to offer, all I have a WD-40, which I put right here in the bottle. And I have all the bolts inside of this, so hopefully it'll break the rust off a little bit. And when I feel like I want to take this back out, I'm going to wire wheel it down and clean it up really nicely before I install it again on the turbo. And for the turbo side of things, all I have is some SuperTech engine degreaser, which I don't even know how I got this. Normally when I go to Walmart, I buy like 10 SuperTech brake cleaners, and I guess this was kind of in the pack as well too, and somehow ended up in my bag. But this is all we got. This is what I'm going to use. I'm going to let it sit there and say, what the fork is this thing shooting out? Holy shit. Clean the cartridge a little bit. Kind of blew air through here to make sure all the dust and everything was coming out on both ways, and then put some oil inside of it. Pushing this collar down right here, and you can see how easy this turbine shaft and compressor exhaust wheel spins. Very, very efficient. Dude, it's a long ass bitch, bro. Look at that. Ah, she's hot. It's hot. Ran into a dilemma, guys. Right here we have the exhaust side of the turbo. We extracted the one on the right, this one right here. I drilled a hole on the stud pretty straight and was able to use the speed out without a problem. And then the one on the left right here, I drilled it a little crooked. I used the speed out, and then the damn speed out bit broke inside the hole with the broken stud. So whatever material the thing was made out of, I can't seem to drill it. I can't seem to chisel it. I'm gonna have to go to Home Depot tomorrow to find a drill bit that'll go through all this. And if I can save the thread, cool. If not, then I'm gonna have to try to time insert it so we can have new threads in there, so we can have all four. Unexpected plan this morning. I was going through the inventory and noticed that this yard has a TSX that came in yesterday. So I just got here. It's 9 o'clock. And the damn motor's already gone. I've already roamed this yard 3 times last week, so I'm not even gonna walk the rest of the yard. I know a lot of cars are already been moved because they are putting new inventory for the sale next week. 25% off engines and transmissions. So for the coupe, maybe I'll go hunting for a B series next week. I'm gonna leave this yard right now to hit the other yard. I haven't been there in a while. It's been a long time since you guys have seen my wagon, but if you guys ever paid attention, OG subscribers, I have these ceiling pods, speaker pods in the rear of my wagon, and it comes off the Isuzu Rodeo and also the Honda Passport, because I believe they are the same vehicle, just different branding. Rip my shirt, son of a bitch. But I'm gonna pull these off. First, I'm gonna check the speakers, make sure they're good, right? Oh yeah. And I'm gonna give these to Joe because I know he's been talking about speakers. This is the jam. You two get along, okay? You always picking on Mau, okay? He's the king of this pad. You heard? Back at the house, got one of my package in. Do not bend. This right here is my Speed Factory thermal gasket for my Victor X, or I should say JG, intake manifold for the GSR head for the CRX. Now the only thing I'm waiting on is an oil sandwich adapter. I also ordered that. That should be in tomorrow, hopefully. But at least can prep, you know, everything to swap into the car. I'm probably gonna do that tomorrow. Pull the head off, pull the turbo kit off, the turbo, everything, the downpipe, and I can't tap the head until I get the kit because I need that little plug to plug up the oil passage, and then we can do everything. But I'm probably going to clean up this manifold a little bit more. I went to go buy some stainless steel lock washers. I use these on mine. Haven't had one backed out yet. I got a 4th bolt right there, so we got all 4. I decked the flange, I decked this flange, and I also got some drill bits to hopefully try to extract this one guy right there. But as you can see, the turbo's a lot cleaner than when we got it, and just extracting that bolt, this turbo should be ready to rock and roll. I'm not sure what my cousin's gonna do as far as this motor goes, but obviously I'm gonna document that for you guys as well too. Right now my buddy Most is on his way over here. If you guys seen in the last video, we did a B16 swap in his EM1. The car runs great other than feeling a lack of power. I have an idea what it is, but I won't know until it shows up. Now if you guys take a look at my car, I know I mentioned it earlier, but you can see the speaker pods up there, right? Yep, and all the crap that's in here. It's not gonna get in the way of the pods and break them like I did my USDM set of pods that used to sit here, and I sold them, and then I went with these guys. So these speakers right here, Sony 6.5s, these are brand new. I bought these about 6-7 years ago. Holy shit, 6-7 years ago, because these were for my 4-door. I just never got around to putting them in because I didn't have the brackets for the rear shelf, so I never used it. And this box has been sitting around for so long. You can see the brittleness of the box that I have to duct tape it up. And these pods are here, so I'm gonna give these to Joe because I know Joe don't have speakers in his car. I checked the other day, he literally don't have any speakers. So these are gonna fit in his front doors. We're gonna mount these in the ceiling. He don't even know. I think that's just him right there. Just texted me. Oh yeah, that is Joe for sure. Yeah, so the plan is to clean these up really nicely. These are for Joe. So Joe, if you're watching, thank you for everything, man. These are for you. So I got my buddy over here, Most, and this is the EM1 we swapped in the B16 the other day. And the car runs good, right? Everything is all cherry?
Everything is solid. This car runs very smooth. It's very safe for a family to be in. But as of right now, I'm not worried about mobbing with a family. I'm trying to do a damn burnout. I'm trying to feel the... It's missing some power.
What does it feel like to you?
It feels like a damn single cam.
It feels like a damn single cam, the B16, the torqueless wonder. But there are little things that we're just kind of, you know, overlooking and changing. The ground definitely was fraying and falling apart. You can see it right here. And I'm just changing that. The engine was sprayed, so we are cleaning up that terminal so we make a full contact. We are throwing a check engine light for the engine. What was the engine coolant you said? Engine coolant temp. And then I pulled this. Yeah, the sensor. So I pulled this off and it was filled with oil. So I cleaned all that out with some acetone because I don't have brake cleaner. And just kind of overlooking it, and I'm about to drive it in a second here to feel this single cam and see what else we can tweak on it to make it faster. We threw the scanner on the car to clear the code, right? We cleared it and it came back right away. So what we're doing right now is we are swapping the coolant temp sensor, because I know the coolant temp sensor messes with the idle, messes with the car's drivability, and the B20 that was in here before is in the back of that truck. So we took the sensor off of that. Alex is swapping it right now. Try to clear the code and then go for a drive. Hopefully we can get rid of that check engine light, because I want to drive this car without the check engine light to feel, you know, the full potential of it. If it still runs like a single cam, then That's just kind of what you're gonna have to deal with. Guys, so I just took the car out for a spin, right? We changed the sensor, and for some reason it's still throwing a code. We cleared it, we took the battery out, we did all that, and the damn code is still there. The weirdest part is it doesn't throw it on the cluster, and it shows it on the scanner, but it drives 100% smooth, but it is super slow. And hey, I think your clutch is done. Like,
Hey, you want to see your burnout?
yeah, my burnout. You guys want to see this real quick? Yo,
Watch you open it.
Two things, guys. One, it drives hella smooth. Two, it's hella fucking slow. And three, I think the clutch is going. That's what it is.
two things, but three things popped up.
Alright, so yeah, so basically that's what it comes down to. We did the timing, we did everything. Distributor's good, electric's good, it's throwing a couple codes, whatever, nothing crazy. But Dana and Alex tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow, I'm down for it tomorrow.
Tomorrow, gonna pull the tranny off, and he's got a new clutch and a flywheel for me.
And we're gonna toss that in and hopefully give you a little more kick out of that clutch.
Yeah.
Cause when I drove it, literally I'm just tapping it with my toes and I can shift gears, and that's normally a sign that the clutch is on its way out. I try to do a burnout. I can do burnouts, guys. I've done it on the all-wheel drive. I've done it on the front-wheel drive. I can do a burnout. And this thing spun the clutch more than anything. You guys just saw that on the video. And the clutch is definitely done. It's probably why that dude gave you the clutch when you bought this engine, right? He gave you a spare one, right?
Yeah, he gave me the spare clutch.
Yeah. Didn't think much of it.
Shout out to It's Hella Slow. He gave me the whole motor, complete swap, fairly cheap. He threw in a GSR head on the side. He gave me a whole AC line. He threw in a side clutch. He gave me that Cusco's oil can.
The catch kit.
The catch
brand
can.
new in the box. Later we're gonna find a spot for this right here, and then we're gonna get this Cusco oil catch can set up inside the engine bay as well too, to kind of help the engine's health. But first we gotta knock out that clutch because we want to make sure this thing can do burnouts, bro. Burnouts. So tomorrow we're gonna do a light and flywheel, and we're gonna do, I think Alex got a brand spanking new clutch. But is it like a stage 1? What is it?
It's like a stage 3.
Stage 3?
It's like stage 3.
Oh, it's gonna get a kick, bro. It's gonna get a kick. We also got Joe here, and guys, if you saw the last video as well, I didn't show you guys which wheel he chose, but the wheel he chose looks fucking amazing. You love it, Joe?
I love it.
Oh my goodness. That is freaking beautiful.
I just need some big brakes.
Man, what was I thinking about telling you to buy the black ones? Maybe I told you don't buy the black ones because I wanted the black ones, right?
I think that might have been
Hey.
99% of the reason.
Hey, Kat's choice of wheel right here. This was hers. You had the K ones.
Why do you think she's my girlfriend? She makes
Exactly.
smart
Hey,
decisions.
she wanted to go boost, right? And then she threw the idea of K20.
K24.
Cat, you wildin'. Guys, be sure to hit the like button if you guys love Joe's new choice of wheels. I'm loving it. I wish I can smack a like somewhere. There it is. There it is. Oh, and I got some speakers for you too. I got you some pods.
What?
The pods in my car, I got it for you.
Really? Thank you, brother.
Oh, and some 6.5 for your doors, because I kicked your little grill out the other day and you didn't have any speakers in there.
I was on a barbecue.
Probably why you didn't
Figured
have
might
a stereo in your car. Yeah, you see that? No stereo.
She's hurting.
Oh, you didn't even put it back on?
No, it's my air conditioner because I got AC.
I got you though. Got you some 76.5s. We're gonna get you some stereo for when you're jamming it on the back roads. You know, play some techno, some initial D.
I got my stereo. It's a
Oh
B20.
no, but your shit's too damn quiet though.
Oh.
Look at that! Look at that! Look at that little puny exhaust right there. Little pea shooter. Pew 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 pew. Joe, this is like the only reason why I told you to buy a wagon, bro. Fish right out of your trunk.
Why not? I'm about to fall asleep.
Hey, all you gotta do is fold that chair back and that'd be a whole bed.
These are in that shit.
Oh my goodness.
But it lights up the whole inside of the car.
You know what? I didn't know I had a rear light.
So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna install the speaker pods for Joe, right? Because why not? We ain't got nothing else to do today. And then we're gonna do the front speakers as well. So Joe can finally have some music for the back roads, especially when he goes home, because I know you're probably gonna take Uvis.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. For wagon owners, if you guys are trying to put speakers in the back, whether it's aftermarket, another set of OEM speakers, or the OEM wagon pods, Honda already put the speaker wires already here in the harness. All you got to do is pop off the clip here, clip down here, don't lose that. And then you pop this panel out like that, and then the harness is literally just you know, just electrical taped right there. And undo that. You got these guys exposed. Now, because we're not doing the speaker pods in the back, the OEM unit, we're going to be doing ceiling mounted pods. And if you guys see the headliner, it's already all crusted up. This is like a common thing with the wagon headliners. I don't know why, but we're going to cut it open right here. We're going to put the speaker pod brackets to one of the hatch 12mm bolt. That's gonna allow us to put the bracket permanently in place, and then we can slide the pods on, hook up the cables for the speakers. Guys, just to verify that this speaker pods work. Oh yeah, and that's just one. That is just one. We still gotta put the 2 doors and the driver rear over there. I guarantee you this is gonna be super crispy.
Bro, I'm so juiced to hear some music.
You just need a new stereo, because that thing right there, if you touch it, it'll like turn off. Oh, actually it works now. Yeah, this one is junk.
I'm tired of the 2.0 liter Symphony I have. You know?
Guys, I apologize. We got carried away. I did not show you how I mounted it, but it's pretty simple. The back of the bracket bolts up to one of the 12mm right here on the trunk hatch latch thing right here, and get them to position in the way you want it to, and then pretty much secure it 100% in place. But guys, it is so crispy inside of the car. We got left speaker, right speaker, rear speakers, left and right for the passengers. Oh my god, we're gonna have to sit inside here. I don't know if you guys can pick it up, but oh my goodness, it sounds so good.
Volume 10.
Volume 10 on a cheap ass head unit, and this thing sounds good.
No amp.
Woo, excited. Just want to let you guys know that the giveaway for the shifter and the Hot Wheels, the license plate and all, the drawing of the giveaway is going to be hopefully Saturday, because I do upload on Friday, so I don't want to interfere 2 videos in one day. And you guys stay posted for that, so be sure to go back to Monday's video and comment hashtag B2DXJoe giveaway 2019 to enter yourself to win yourself one of the 3 prizes. So
oh, let me interrupt you. In all 3 of those prizes, I got something extra I'm going to throw in, but we're not going to tell them about it.
I'm hearing this first, just like you guys, because I don't even know what it is either. But you heard the man himself, guys. There are going to be some surprises in one of those.
All of them.
All of them.
All of them. I got 3 more surprises. One for each winner. One for each winner.
So you guys are going to be getting a lot more than what you guys saw on Monday's video. So be sure to check out that video once again. Comment down below in that video and enter yourself in for free to win one of the 3 prizes. So with that being said, guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you guys want to stick around, because tomorrow we're going to be doing the VTEC conversion. I know you guys will love that. I'm going to try to cover everything, hopefully. So be sure to hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Deuces.
Peace.